Today's question: if you are a spouse of a British citizen who currently has leave under 10 years route, can you apply for indefinite leave to remain under 5 years route? Answer is yes, you can, but you will have to switch to 5 years route. So you were put on under 10 years route, maybe for different reasons. It could be that at that time you did not meet, your spouse did not meet the income threshold, or you did not have leave to remain when you made an application to get onto this route. But now that you have leave to remain and your spouse is a person who is settled in the UK or is a citizen, for example, or under refugee status, you meet the income threshold of £29,000 a year if you're salaried. Combined income can be taken into account from you and your spouse combined together. Or if you are self-employed, your net income of £29,000 a year, the earnings, or if you have savings, then £88,500 worth of savings for 6 months in your bank account. There are some exceptions where it could be less than 6 months. So if you are meeting the income threshold and you are meeting the other criteria, which you probably would because you're already on this spouse visa route for 10 years, which is relationship requirement, your accommodation requirement, etc., then you can switch now to 5 years route. Just bear in mind that you won't be able to combine your stay under 10 years route, and now you have switched to 5 years route altogether to make an application under 5 years route. You can combine it to make an application under 10 years route, but you cannot under 5 years route. So your 5 years route to indefinite leave to remain will start from zero. So it is only worth to switch into this route if you are, for example, during your first grant, or you have spent significantly less time under this 10 years route. If you have only spent, let's say, 4.5, 5 years under 10 years route, now switching to 5 years route will not be very beneficial for you, because you will have to stay on that route for 5 years before you make an application for indefinite leave to remain. Altogether, you will be spending 10 years anyway under your spouse visa. So I hope it is very clear in under which circumstances you can now switch to 5 years route if you're a spouse of a citizen who is currently under 10 years route. Thank you very much.